Hello and welcome back to another speed build. Today we're building a pool, a public pool. I've been wanting to build a public pool for all summer, basically more than all summer since the Growing Together pack came out. But I just haven't gotten around to it because this summer has been, I don't know, awful. So I finally built it, and I actually originally recorded this video to be like a regular, like, let's build together video, and then I ended up thinking it would go a lot smoother as a speed build for a couple reasons. One, because my audio has been messed up, which hopefully it's better in this one. I've been testing it, so it should be better. And another reason is because it took me so long to figure out the color scheme for this build. Like, literally up until like the last minute, I'm changing the colors of everything. Because this happens to me a lot where I have like a general idea of what I want a build to be, but like structurally and not like in the color scheme or anything like that. So it took me a real long time, and I thought this will be frustrating to watch from like slowly building up to it. It'll be much nicer in a speed build format. So the reason, though, I'll say that I wanted to do this build is because when Growing Together came out and they came out with that splash pad thing, I was like, man, that splash pad thing, that looks so fun. But like, my ultimate pet peeve with The Sims 4, especially like modern Sims 4, they didn't used to do this and now they do it all the time, is how like they add features, but they don't add it in a lot. They just add it like somewhere in the world. So they have this like splash pad park in Growing Together, but it's like attached to another lot and you have to walk there. And like they did that with the boardwalk in high school years. And I just like, I've never even used it in all this like 6 months since the pack's been out, because it's like, I don't know, I don't totally understand why they do that. Like, just make it a lot. So anyways, and the other thing about, this is that like, it's kind of the cross pack compatibility problem of The Sims 4, where it's like at this point in The Sims, we have hot tubs, we have splash pads, we have pools, we have slip and slides, we have that little kiddie pool thing, and they all come in different packs, which, by the way, I didn't add a slip and slide to this pack, but the point still remains. But none of that stuff like is gonna be in the world together unless you make it in the world together, you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to do this build, to just like make a lot where all of the fun water activities are together in one lot. Like, I made this lot because I wanted to play in it. You know what I mean? And I'm not the best at public lots, building them. It's kind of like, hopefully it's one of those things where I improve as I do it more, because it's just not something that I really do. But I want to do it more because there's just like so much in the game that I want that's not in the game unless you build it or find it on the gallery, I guess. But even that can be tricky sometimes. So we're starting with this. As you can see, it's all built. I have on one side, we have the pools and then the splash pad in the middle, which is like the vision I had in my head for all these months of how I wanted it to look, which I don't know, I think it's cool. And then on the other side, we have kind of like a cafe, and then outdoor seating and the hot tubs, which I don't know, I think it's cute. And then that like tiki bar from Island Living out on the patio. And a bathroom, obviously, in the cafe too. Oh yeah, I haven't even started building the cafe yet. I'm mostly just decorating out here. All of this stuff, literally everything you're seeing right now, it all changes color. Like, there's no color scheme. And at this point, the funny thing about, like, in the video, like, because I'm recording my face right now over my talking face from when I recorded this, and every 30 seconds I'm just like, this is all temporary. I don't know what the color's going to be. I don't know what I'm doing yet. And that's just the whole thing for 2.5 hours, because that's how long it took me to build this. And right now I'm attempting to decorate the outside with plants and stuff, which is kind of what I was talking about when I said I'm not super great at building community lots, because like, I don't know, it's the outside decoration thing. Like, for some reason when I'm building a house, like, I know what the outside of a house is supposed to look like, but I don't know what the outside of a community lot is supposed to look like. In retrospect, I wish I had added maybe like a couple trees and a little more greenery than I did. Like, I added like potted plants a little all over the place, but I didn't add like natural greenery. And I think that was my one regret as I was editing this speed build. I was like, oh, that's what I should have done. But, live and learn, maybe next time. So I'm popping into the inside. I had to turn it nighttime because I have the roof is a sunroof. And the light was like so bright coming down that I couldn't even like see what I was putting down, because it was so like the lighting was so intense. So I put in like that little cafe item, and I just put some seating in here. Again, all this changes colors so many times. But it ends up, the thing is that like it takes so long and then it ends up just like completely working. Like it takes it's funny. It takes so long. Oh, do you know another thing? Those big windows. I'll have to show you when I do a tour of the build. Those windows, you like big windows and you sit on one of those seats and you look out on the water. I was like, that was such a nice touch. I was like, well, not to, you know, be like, oh, I did such a good job. But I was just like, man, I would love to sit in this cafe and look out on the water. Like, it's so nice. So this is like the perfect lot. Oh, I should say, this is in Windenburg. No. Ah, shit. I don't remember. If this isn't, I'll have to tell you at the end of the video. This is either in the, I replaced it with a public pool in either Windenburg or San Myshuno because it was like, I just replaced the public pool lot and it was perfect for a public pool lot. It's beautiful. Beautiful view of the water. And now I'm doing the bathrooms. And you know what? The bathrooms actually ended up being super cute too. Again, took me a hot minute, but I ended up using like some bathroom clutter stuff and then that wall from Snowy Escape. You'll see it in a minute. Bathrooms can be kind of boring, but like this one ended up being pretty cute. Oh, and it took me forever to find that paper towel dispenser because it's not in bathroom clutter, which drives me crazy. Oh, and then I did this thing, which I still can't decide if it makes sense or if it just looks weird. Because, you know, I haven't been to a public pool since I was, like, in Girl Scouts, I think. But you know how you go to a public pool and they have, like, towels and then they have, like, bins? I don't even know if this is a real thing. But then they have, like, places to put your towels. That's more like at a hotel or, like, a resort, maybe, where they have pools for everybody, or where they have towels for everybody. Maybe that's what I was thinking of, but that's kind of the idea of what that was. Here we go. This is when I put all the little decals from the bathroom clutter kit in here, and it's actually perfect. Like, it's so perfect for a public bathroom in a public pool. Like, how cute. See, and then I used that cute little cat thing for the inside private bathrooms, and for the sink area I just used like the generic one, and it worked out so perfect. That bathroom is just so cute, and I love it. I'm just finishing up decorating the cafe area, I suppose. I'm still nowhere with the color scheme. I'm still figuring it out. It's kind of funny. It took me so long. Yeah, I think that I used that Jungle Adventure one for a while, and it does actually look really cute, but I know that I don't keep that. I end up going with the Oasis kit stuff. And then here's me going through every single little cafe board that they have in the game, which they have a lot. I didn't realize until I was going through and picking through every single one to decide which was my favorite. They have like 4 or 5. And that one ends up being cute. And then this is when it starts to be like, oh, it's nice in here. Like, oh, I want to be in here. And it's just like, even like watching this now back, I'm like, oh, that looks so nice. My sister's in a beautiful place right now. She's in Palm Springs or something like that. No, Gulf Shores. That's a totally different thing. She's in Gulf Shores. Oh, and here we go. This is me struggling. Oh, I'm trying so hard to use that terrace. I forget what it's called, but the terrace item from that kit. It's like the best item in the game, but you can only use it when it's like you got the perfect square footage for it, and I did not have it here, but boy did I try really hard, but it didn't work. I ended up having to do a custom terrace over the hot tub area, which was fine. And then I left it open at the in-between patio area. I left it open. It's just like a lot of work, and it doesn't look quite as nice. You can kind of tell, you know, that you had to do it yourself, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I found this half wall trim. That's from Dining Out. That half wall trim with the little fence on it. I thought that worked out so perfect. It looked really cute. And then here's me, again, struggling with the color scheme. Again, the thing is, yeah, I try to go, like, with the warm white color, or the warm wood, but it doesn't work because nothing matches in this game, so I go back to white in a second. But this is when I realize, this is when it all comes together, and I'm like, oh yeah, Courtyard Oasis, that's what it's called. I'm like, this is what I should be using, the Courtyard Oasis kit. And then it actually starts looking like a public pool. Look at that. It looks so good. And it took me forever. And I was like, this is it. I figured it out. I was so happy. And it all comes together from here. And I really dig into the blue theme, which like works because it's like a public pool and water is blue. So it's fine. But it really took me a hot minute. And then I really, like, everything becomes blue and white. The chairs, I think I make the chairs blue. Yeah. See, there's that nice blue swatch on those deck chairs. Oh, it looks so barren. I really wish I had thought to add some trees. Like right there in that corner there. Oh, it's okay. And I changed the roof again because I can't keep a decision. And then, so I try to mess around with the fairy lights for a second, and then I find this really cute flip-flop fairy light that's like so perfect. And oh, it was like, I built this right after Jimmy Buffett died, and I was just thinking about him with these flip-flop fairy lights. I was like, oh man, Margaritaville, so good, man. Here's the moment. I'm pretty sure I finally figure out what to do with this building to make it look like, I think, yeah, and I use that, and it looks good. And I think it looks a little less luxurious and a little more like a public pool, but it like makes more sense. Like, it's not supposed to be luxurious, it's a public pool, and it just makes a lot more sense. And then I had a couple picnic tables, and then it's the end of the build, so we're gonna go into the game and I'm gonna show you around a little bit. And here is the finished lot. It is in fact in Windenburg on the pool lot, so I just replaced the pool in Windenburg. We've got the pool over here, obviously the splash pads, the lounge chairs. We also have, I forgot to mention this at all in the video in the speed build itself, but this is just like, we just have like this little shrine to this cute whale that comes with the splash pad because it didn't fit in the splash pad area, but I thought it looked so cute, and it actually kind of is the perfect little centerpiece. We have the cafe. You see what I meant about the like really intense lighting, but it looks really nice in here. Like, I don't usually say this about my own builds, but like, it makes me yearn. Like, I really just want to be in here on a beautiful summer day at the beach. Even though this isn't a beach, but you know what I mean. The bathrooms are nothing too exciting, but I do just like kind of find them adorable. I love the little bathroom clutter sticker situation, decal situation. I just find it very cute. And then we have the little kitty cats in the actual stalls. That's what they're called, stalls. I could not think of that word in the speed build. It's scary, it's doing a speed build. You just have to talk and hope you don't make a mistake, because that speed build, it's just going. That video is just a going. And then we have the patio out here again. I'm just really jealous. The tiki bar, and then the hot tubs with the little flip-flop fairy lights. So cute. So there's not much, yeah, I mean, that's a whole lot. There's not much to it. It's like nice for a summer day. This is actually like, I'm in my own personal legacy save right now that I just started. I already placed this lot, and I'm just really excited to play on this lot personally. So it's on the gallery, I think. I can never tell if my stuff is on the gallery or not, because I do this and it says it's on the gallery, but then this thing goes away. So I don't know. Let me see. Oh, I put everything on there 1,000 times. Okay, so it's already been on the gallery since I posted it. Cool, it has 33 downloads. That's so fun. I've downloaded everything on my gallery like 7 times. Because I thought they weren't download. I don't know I don't use the gallery. Okay, this is embarrassing. This is like not important, but I'm putting it in the video anyways because it's the end and you can stop watching if you want. I didn't start using the gallery until I started like using YouTube, because I just like I don't really care. I never downloaded my own stuff. And every time I downloaded something, like this little thing, that would have a little like signal that it was downloaded to the gallery, and the next time I opened the game it was gone. So I was like, why is my stuff all undownloading from the gallery? And then I came on here and I see that I've just downloaded everything I've built 3 or 4 times. So that's fun and cool. Whoa, 136 downloads! Dude, 136 for this one, 116 for this one, and 64 for that one. That's crazy. I didn't know that I was so popular. Wow. It's just like so embarrassing that I've been doing this for a whole year, and it's like, what? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, also, it's called the Public Pool Extreme for no reason, but that's what it's called in the gallery if you want to find it. My gallery ID is the Simulate Kate, so I'm right here, and that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked that video. If you did, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. If you like Sims content, that's what I do on my channel, and I'll see you all later. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I love you. Goodbye.